Hello there. Well, good evening. I'm Eileen from Northern Light Tarot. I hope that you're all doing really well today, whatever time it is in the world, wherever you are. Tonight, it's the evening here in the UK. I'm going to be undertaking this pick a card reading for you. And the title of the reading is What's Next for Us? Okay. Hello, Bougie. Nice to see you. Hello, Melis. Hello, Witchy. Nice to see you all. So, how are you all? How are you all doing? It's very cold here still in the UK, surprisingly. Halfway through March now. Our winter ends in about 10 days. And apparently it's going to be absolutely freezing for the next 10 days or 2 weeks. So winter just had to get that final little attempt in. I've got the heating on at the moment. So as I say, oh, hi, Bougie in Texas. How hot is it? Can you tell me in degrees rather than Fahrenheit? Hi, Miss Satisfied. That's Bronwyn, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, 11 degrees. Oh, that is very cold, isn't it? Well, I guess it's colder here, but it's still cold. 80 degrees. So Bougie, you're Texas and it's 80 degrees. I guess that's Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what that is in Celsius, but it sounds hot. Yeah, we're gonna have maybe some freezing temperatures overnight here as well in the UK. Yeah, like in the UK in the summer, our houses are like literal greenhouses because we have no air conditioning. And basically, all of the houses are built with the idea of keeping the heat in because our winters can be cold. It doesn't work so well in the summer, unfortunately. 176 Fahrenheit. Wow, it's very hot, isn't it? So, now, before I get started, I'm going to be doing a few things this evening. I'm going to be doing the pick a card. What's next for us? And I'll also be undertaking $15 live readings for you. Okay, now there is several ways to, get your question and payment to me. You can pay by PayPal, but I understand that not a lot of people have PayPal. So you can also order directly through my website. And if you do that, there's many more ways to pay. Obviously with your bank card, etc., just makes it a lot easier for you. So I thought I'd introduce that rather than it just being, a PayPal payment. So the links to book your live reading with me, they are in the chat, I think. Let's have a look. We've got both in there and also in the description box below. What I will say is if you order through my website, the description box where you can leave your name, your question and your insight, you can, just there's no limit to what you can send, if you see what I mean. It just makes it a lot easier for you to explain your question, etc. So having said that, now what I'm going to do is, oh, Bronwyn, I know I have a question from you. Okay, I hope you don't mind waiting. I think the best way to undertake this is I'm going to start first of all with the pick a card, but what I'm going to do is go ahead with set of cards number one, and then I will undertake your reading in between. Okay, set of cards number one and set of cards number two. So I hope that that's okay for you. So now, having said that, what I want to do just for a moment, thank you, Bronwyn. What I want to do first of all is for this first pick a card reading, I am going to change the screen so that now I'm small and the cards are large. And I will timestamp this for people who view this afterwards. So let's go ahead now with this pick a card reading. So the title of this reading is What's Next for Us? So first of all, please picture your person in your mind. Imagine them. And then choose between these three sets of cards here. This is set of cards number one. This is set of cards number two. And this is set of cards number three. So I'll just give you a moment to do that now. Okay, so right now I'm going to place aside this set of cards number two and this set of cards number three. So first of all, we can go ahead with this set of cards number one. What's next for us? So I'm going to, sometimes scenarios do come through. I'm going to really, be concentrating on the energies here between you and your person. And this is going to be an in-depth relationship reading, okay? So, spirit guides and the universe, please can you channel your energies through me and into the cards for this reading? Thank you so much. So let's now split this deck and place these cards down. Okay, so you and your energies in this connection, them and their energies in this connection, your feelings towards them, their feelings towards you, your past, present, future together, and the outcome card, never ever to be taken in the literal sense, to be interpreted. And I'll take further cards as we go along, especially regarding the timeline. Okay, so having said that, let's go ahead. So you are represented by the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is very earthy. So you could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You don't need to be. There's something about the Knight of Pentacles which is very steadfast, very it can represent your resilience and your want and desire to, truly make this happen. Okay, it can also kind of like represent that you may be kind of feeling stuck. So what we'll do is we'll take further cards as we go through now. Okay, let's see for them. Okay, Knight of Swords for them, and the past position, the Ace of Swords. Okay, so now what we've got here, I feel, is there's something regarding you two, regarding a decision that needs to be made. The Ace of Swords, it's double-edged. It can represent, like literally a big, massive question mark, okay, regarding, and this is the past position, this Ace of Swords, regarding exactly, what this whole connection is. How is it defined? Okay. Let's take some more in this past position. They're represented by the Knight of Swords. So this tells me that there's something about that they really want to say to you, okay? It's regarding a very swift and urgent message that they want to send to you. It can be like very much face to face. It can be about it can literally be about wanting to define what this is, okay? Because there has been a question mark over this, okay? Let's take some in the past. The Hermit. Oh, okay. The Queen of Cups. Okay, there's a lot of weighing up going on here in the past between you two. The Queen of Cups represents like a healing, nurturing energy. The Hermit represents some real deep introspection. That Two of Pentacles represents, feeling unbalanced, but it can be an excited unbalance. It can be about literally weighing up. I'm getting something here, regarding you two looking at each other from afar, from a distance, and it's kind of like you both want to make a move towards each other, but you're not quite sure how to, because there's been no kind of like literal communication regards what this is, if you see what I mean. It can also clearly here represent that there's a need for healing, that there could have been a split, okay? But what I get here, as in, regards the actual question, what's next for us? It's clear to me that you two have feelings for each other, and that you two are literally, the both of you are weighing up like the next moves here, okay? That is a good way to describe it. So let's take some more for them, okay? The Five of Wands. Okay. The Five of Swords. Oh. And the Nine of Pentacles. And the energy towards you, the Two of Cups. Okay. The question mark. What is this big question mark with that Ace of Swords? There's many scenarios here. We've got third parties. We've got a big fallout. We've got that it's clear that they know that literally there's something about the way that they've treated you in the past. But the thing is, okay, I'm getting like a lot of jumbled up energy with them. Okay, and when I see this jumbled up, dysregulated energy, which I'm seeing here, do you know what it really represents, regardless of the scenario, is a fear of vulnerability. Okay? That's what it's all boiling down to. It's a fear of being true and being real. And taking that chance. People, a lot of the reasons why relationships are stalled, stopped, stumbled, it's not to do with the other person, it's to do with what's going on within them, okay? And, if you're dealing with a man, which I know a lot of my subscribers are, okay, and people who view these cards are, you're dealing with someone who is so sort of ingrained into not showing vulnerability, and and they've done that all of their life, not shown the vulnerability, that when it comes to love, that's when the barriers and the boundaries really go up. Okay? Because it's very clear to me that they love you. 2 of Cups here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you want the confirmation now because you both know what's going on. You both know what this is and that it's powerful. Okay? You want them to trust in you. You want them to believe in you because you are trustworthy, because you do love them. Yeah, the moon, like there's projection as well, there's a lot of projection going on here. Because of their stance, you've had no choice but to kind of accept like what it is that you're being given right now. Okay. Now, you can also be vulnerable here. You've been hurt, so you feel stuck because, you want to reach out, but you're also scared of the rejection, okay? Of not quite knowing. You're feeling it, but then your brain stops you, okay? That's what I see going on here. A lot of that, okay? But what we do have in the future position is the incredible, beautiful, wonderful Ace of Pentacles. Now, this represents the potential for a new beginning, okay, or a beginning. And it's very organic. It's rooted in the 3D because it's a pentacle. It represents a new journey. And can absolutely represent an offer. Okay? So let's now take some more going forwards on this timeline. I do just want to quickly mention right now I'm offering here, as we speak, live mini readings for $15. All of the details are in the chat, or the description box below to book. I also offer private readings. Just go to my website, northernlighttarot.com. And I just want to say thank you for joining me here. And if you found this reading helpful, I would be ever so grateful for that thumbs up and subscription. As many of you know, I've had, 15 months of very, very ill health due to several spinal fractures, I've now discovered. And it's severely impacted me and my consistency on YouTube. My YouTube is kind of down the tubes right now. So what I would say to you is if you've ever found any of my readings helpful, now would be the amazing time just to hit that thumbs up. It would tremendously help me. Having said that, let's go ahead. So let's take 3 going forwards. Okay, we have the Hanged Man with the 7 of Pentacles, with the 7 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords, followed by the Star. Oh my goodness. It's kind of like, I feel like there's some guidance coming through here for both of you. It's kind of like small steps, small words, small gestures can break you two free of this stuck energy, okay? I feel reaching out is really important here, okay? However scary it is, and that's for both of you. That's what's coming through. We've got, there is a time for this though. There is a time coming up. It could, however, it could be from them with this Knight of Swords. We've got the Star in the outcome. We've got a timeline that is so energetic, yet so kind of difficult. Okay. We've got emotional choices to be made. We've got frustrations and barriers within the mind that need to be broken down. Okay, that's what I'm seeing with this timeline. But what I get for the outcome is actually really beautiful. The Star. This is really representative of, wishes, dreams and wishes being turned into a reality. Okay, and that is beautiful. So I see ultimately positivity here. But what I'm going to do now as well, okay, because I do this on my normal readings. I don't just do live readings. I'm now going to take some cards from my little mini decks here. I'll also take some Scrabble letters, and I will be taking some little trinkets here. So let's start with feelings and messages. Okay. Okay. We'll take a couple here. And we'll also take some months. So this part may only, resonate with a few, but let's see what comes through. Let's also take some months and see what resonates for you. So feelings and messages, certain, and, okay, for some of you, there's something about a distance here. Okay, we have certain and the distance. We also have, September and October. Are these significant to you? Okay, let's also now take some symbolism. Okay. Oh, and again, we have the nappy pin. So there could be something here to do with wanting children together, wanting to get married and have all of that. We've got this little horse, which I feel is like literally a rocking horse. We have an elephant. They never forgot you. We have something about there's definitely something coming through about the winter and the colder seasons here with September, October, and these two symbols here, the bell and the snowflake. And we also just simply have the message of love. So do these have any significance for you? Okay, so now I'm going to end this reading with some letters from Scrabble. Okay. Okay. So let's see what comes through here. And, feel free to, if you're watching this on replay, to pause the reading as I put the letters out so that, you see them all. We have S-O-E-F-I. We have like Sophie, absolutely. We've got a B, an O, another O, a C, an S, a Y, and an N. So there we have it. So do you see any initials, names, words of significance coming through in these letters that, resonate for you specifically? Okay, so now that was set of cards number 1 for what's next for us. There's definitely something happening in the future. Right now, I'm gonna just put all of these little bits away so that I can see where we're up to with the mini readings. And then we'll carry on with set of cards number 2. Okay. So let's place all of these back here for now. Okay. So that was set of cards number 1. So right now, I do just need to go ahead. Oh, let's take a look. Okay. So, okay, we have some more mini readings. Oh, thank you so much for booking. So what I'm going to do right now is take a look. Okay. Okay, okay. So we have 3 new mini readings. We have Adriana, Irinia, and Alexis. Okay. Okay, so I know that we have, in the queue now, we have Bronwyn, Adriana, Irinia, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, and Alexis. Okay, so I'm now also just going to check PayPal, see what's come through there. Okay, so it looks as though they're all through my website right now. Let's check the date. Yes, it's the 13th of March. I should know the date, shouldn't I? Okay. Okay, so sorry, 1 second. Sorry, we're just having a couple of admin issues, which I will now sort out. Sorry about that. Drama. Okay. I just need to go in and check something because apparently my PayPal is not working. It's the link isn't working.
So just click edit and you put the HTTPS thing in.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Sorry about this. Could you send me that link to do that, please, Em?
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay. Doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm back now. So right now I am going to anywhere, it's fine. Right now I'm going to go ahead with Bronwyn. Okay, so Bronwyn, your question for your reading is, does Mark want a reunion? Okay, so let's go with this deck. I have to say I feel this is my favourite deck. So, spirit guides and the universe, please can you channel your energies through me and into the cards for this reading for Bronwyn? Thank you so much. So I feel the best way to undertake this reading is via a Celtic cross reading for him, okay? So let's place these cards down. Okay. So, right at the center of the reading, Ace of Swords, double-edged sword. Immediately, so he's very much thinking about you. Okay, there's no doubt about that. And like what just came through, there's something here about a communication and a question. Seven of Cups. Oh, okay. Seven of Cups, the World, and the Hierophant. What I'm getting here is like, there's something here about something has come to an end for him inside of his mind. There's something about he's answered his own question. Because we've got the Seven of Cups with the Ace of Swords plus the World. And now we have the Hierophant, which is about, there's something here about him seeing you as the stable energy, okay? Yeah, it's like he's been thinking so much about you with this Hermit energy. But it's kind of like it's almost like he's overthought it. And there's been this perpetual cycle with him. But I feel like it's almost like there's some clarity finally like coming through here. That's the best way to describe it. Yeah, like this says it all, because this is like deeply rooted in his subconscious. It's kind of like there's something here about even when he's not consciously thinking about you, he's still thinking about you, because it's like you're part of his programming. You're very deeply cemented into his brain. Yeah, Page of Cups. There's something here about him. He knew he had his chance. Okay? And he knew that this was extra special with the Page of Cups. Because there's something pure and unconditional in the way that he feels about you here in the past. Okay? External energy, the Wheel of Fortune. It's almost like the penny is finally dropped. Does he want a reunion? I see that, yes. I do. Yeah. Oh, and I like this, because we've gone from that Ace of Swords to the King, going forwards into the future position. Now, this is somebody who has, thought a lot. And it really can represent somebody in a moment of absolute clarity, okay, going forwards. And there it is in the feelings, the Ten of Cups. We all know what the Ten of Cups is. It's about unconditional, balanced, beautiful love. And it ties in here so nicely with this Page of Cups. Right now in the environment, he's awash with emotion. I feel like he's weighing up how to create the reunion. okay? You're a massive source of strength to him. And he feels like there's just something ever so fated here, with both of these cards sitting in these positions. Strength and the Wheel of Fortune. And there it is, Judgment. That is the decision to the question that came through. Yes, he does want a reunion. It comes through very, very strongly. There's got to be a lot of release for him moving into that. That's what's coming through. So Bronwyn, I really hope that you found that helpful. So now, I am gonna see what we're gonna do next. Okay. So let's go back to the website so that I can see what readings have come through. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to Adriana. Okay, so hello, Adriana. I'm just going to read through quickly. Okay, so now you've asked like 3 different questions. So I feel the best way to undertake your reading is, let's see now, because you want to know, a reading for the next 2 weeks, focusing on life abundance and job environment, and also what do the cards say about the new Pisces and the old Gemini. Okay, so I feel, let's see, what shall I do here? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do like a Celtic cross reading, okay? And I'm going to kind of focus on your first question, okay? But also, you want to know about the new Pisces and the old Gemini. So if I do a Celtic cross, I can look into both of those as well, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. So then, let's now split this deck and place these cards down. Okay, and now just quickly change the screen. There we go. Okay. So, I'm just gonna... Okay, so... life abundance and job environment next 2 weeks. Okay. We have the 8 of Cups crossed with the Fool. So, immediately, there's something here about you and a new beginning, okay? But let's see what surrounds this. Got the 9 of Pentacles here, deeply rooted. Ooh, we've got the Ace of Wands here in the past. The Page of Pentacles in the external energy, which is about a new beginning. And then the 10 of Swords. Okay. It's intense, okay? There's something intense going on here. And I do feel it's regarding your job environment. Because what I'm getting is just there's something here regarding something new that's going to work. And the old doesn't work, the new does. And this is to do with your job environment, but it's also to do with your life abundance, okay? It's kind of like out with the old, in with the new. That's what I'm getting for you. We've got all brand new beginnings here, and we've got a lot of endings, okay? Now this can, like I always say, it can be about physical scenarios, but it can be about what's going on in your energy, what's going on in your mind, okay? Regarding how you are tackling or like approaching, your life abundance and your job environment, okay? So there is something here coming through very much about being kind of like very aware of your capabilities, and so therefore letting anything that's dragging you down, you're just not taking note of that anymore. You're not having anything to do with that anymore. That's why we've got the 8 of Cups, okay? And I just get like whatever it is in your mind, okay, regarding what your potential is for your life abundance, and regarding your job environment, you know what you need to do, and you need to do it, okay? It's very important, because I feel like you're being stifled. I feel that there's something here about you not being given the opportunity to really excel. And now there's something about you taking the reins of your life and making sure that regardless of past disappointments, that you are going to be focusing on that, okay, on the future. You're making plans. Okay? Something really positive is coming in the next 2 weeks here. And it's unexpected, and it's really good. And it's all something to do, there's a lot here to do with what you thought of in the past, okay? What you envisaged for yourself. There's something about an opportunity coming in here. And everything's transforming for you. We're even going beyond the next 2 weeks, okay? Everything is very transformative. Now, you've also asked about the new Pisces. Let's take some cards. New Pisces. Queen of Cups. Justice. There's something very positive there. There's something healing and nurturing. There is a balance, and there is like a very positive communication. Okay, that's what I get from those 3 cards. I don't see anything negative there. Now, the old Gemini. Ace of Swords. Knight of Wands. The World. So, ultimately what I get here is unanswered questions. I'm getting something about hot and cold energy, or things never having not yet come to a fruition. And let's take one more. I'm getting like a stuck energy there. What I get here is to let the cycle close, but there's something about them coming back towards you. Okay? Okay, so let's just... So that was Adriana's reading. Okay, so I'm just going to try and keep up here. So we've done Bronwyn, and I really hope that you found that reading helpful, Adriana. Okay, so let's see where we're up to. So we have Ernia, Alexis, and now we have, pardon me, and we have Michelle. Okay. I'm just going to write your names down. Okay. So I'll just double check this. So sorry, trying to do admin at the same time as interact with you. Sorry. Okay. And I'm just going to check my phone. Okay. Okay. Okay, so, yes, Michelle, you've come through my website, but yeah, okay, I get it. Right, okay, so now, I'm going to move on to Ernia, okay. So I've pronounced it wrong. My eyesight isn't the best, so sorry. It's Irinia, okay? So you want to know, will the person on your mind and you be together? You are in no contact as of now. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that, Irinia, and I really hope that this reading is going to be helpful for you. I feel the best way to undertake this reading is with a relationship reading for you too, okay? So you're in no contact right now, and you want to know if you two will be together. Okay. Okay. So now I'm going to place these cards down first of all. Okay, so let's start with you and your energies. Them and their energies. Okay, so let's take a look at this past. So what I get here, okay, is there is a recovery mode, okay? There is potential for recovery here, for things to get better. Because they are represented by the Four of Swords, okay? And you're represented by the Hierophant. So this tells me that you're kind of like ready for this, okay? I feel like you've been like you're very kind of stabilizing. You're very sure. You're very secure. You're very solid. They are represented by the Four of Swords. Now, this represents a retreat. It's like literally, disappearing into a cave. And it can literally be the card of licking one's wounds, okay? So, ultimately, it's kind of like there is time involved, but there is recovery, okay? That's what comes through very strongly with this Four of Swords, especially with this Five of Wands in the past position, because the Five of Wands can represent like a time of turmoil or a time of competition, like too many people being in the mix. There's just something, it feels like there's just something always in the way of this. There's conflict, inner conflict. This can represent many scenarios ultimately. But let's continue. You see, that does represent the recovery, doesn't it? Because that energy towards you is the Ace of Wands. So this is about a brand new beginning. It's about feeling inspired. It's about a new dawn. It's about, wanting to come out of the cave, wanting to do what feels right, okay? The Ace of Wands. Your energy towards them, it hasn't been enough for you, okay? You need some confirmation, and they need to act on their intuition and their deep feeling, which is this Ace of Wands. I feel like that you're both taking this step back, okay? But you both know that there is something so strong in this connection. This is why we have strength right at the center here, okay? Okay, we've got 10 of Swords with the 5 of Swords. Okay. We got to go deeper here on this timeline and with this 5 of Swords. Because this is all them, okay? It's all swords. 1, 2, 3. What I get here is almost like they've got to feel some form of real devastation here. And then that's when they take the action. I feel like there's got to be some sort of true realization within them what they've created here, because we've got the 4 and then the 5 in the outcome of Swords. It's like they know what they've done. They know that there's so much more to your connection, and you playing on their mind all the time. There is a sense of devastation going forwards with that 10 of Swords. And there's a sense of infinity in your connection. Let's continue. Yeah. So we go from the 10, which I always say, don't be worried about these scary looking cards. They represent the intensity. And here we are, 10 of Swords, followed by the Page of Pentacles. So, it just says it all. Endings followed by beginnings, just like that. Boom. It can happen that rapidly. Okay? It can feel like the end of the world. And then the next thing, everything's like back on. Everything starts again. And there it is. Okay? Let's continue. And then we've got the Sun. So, ultimately here, as much as you're in no contact and you need to know that this person on your mind, you're on their mind. And I feel that, if there's ever a card to represent being on someone's mind, it is that Swords energy, okay? And we got the 5 of Swords here. What I feel is like for you now, Spirit wants you to concentrate on your groundedness and to focus in on that, because I see that there's a brighter day a new dawn here. Okay. And, you know, I do feel there is a strong, you know, pathway there for you two to be together, but there is something about the new beginning coming from them and with their actions towards you. Okay. They've got to be the one to reach out to you. This is what is coming through here. Let's take 3 more. Yeah, King of Swords. This is about the progression of their mind to the point that they're in the right place inside of their mind to do what needs to be done here in this connection. Okay, that's what's coming through. So I really hope that you found that reading helpful. So let's see where we're up to now. Okay. So let's take a look. Okay, so we've done Bronwyn, Adriana, Irania. We now have Alexis and Michelle. And I'm just going to check my PayPal. Just give me one moment. I'm going to first of all just fix my PayPal link before we go any further. Okay, so okay. I'm just doing a little bit of admin here as we speak. Right. I've done that now. Okay, so I'm just letting you know where I'm up to now with these readings. I'm going to do Alexis and Michelle. Then I'm going to move on to set of cards number 2 for what's next for us. If you would like to order a live mini reading with me, all of the links are in the description box below or in the chat. $15 full spread. Having said that, what I'm going to do now is I've been on a while now. I've been on for about an hour. So I'm just going to take a quick 2-minute break. And then I'm going to come back and undertake Alexis's and Michelle's reading and then move on to set of cards number 2. So I'll be back in a minute. Hello there. I'm back. Sorry I was gone for a little while. Okay, so hope you're all okay. So now let's move on. Can you all see and hear me okay? Because my screen here seems to have stuck. Can anybody confirm that I'm coming across okay? Maybe my moderator. That'd be great. Okay, so even though my screen here has frozen, you can still see me. That's great. So now I'm going to move on to, I'm going to do 2 mini readings, and then I'm going to move on to set of cards number 2. Okay, so let's take a look now. So hello, Alexis. It's nice to meet you too. Okay. So you want to know something in regards to your last relationship. Will there be any reconciliation? And why did he suddenly end things with you? Okay. So let's go ahead now. So I'm going to do a Celtic cross reading here so we can look deep into his energies. So let's place these cards down. Okay, so let's take a look. The Hierophant crossed with the Seven of Swords. Well, you know, that says so much to me immediately. You know, the Hierophant crossed with the Seven of Swords, it represents opposing energies, doesn't it? Right at the core, we've got the Hierophant representing absolute stability and commitment and like this solid energy. And then crossing it, the Seven of Swords. You know, the rug being pulled out. And, you know, it's literally the Seven of Swords is that thief in the night energy. And it can be a very, how to describe it? It's like, what do people do when they're scared? Okay, they run. And they know, it's like being the thief. It's kind of like they know that they're doing something wrong and they're running, but they do it anyway, okay? And it's kind of like that energy of I'll steal before someone steals from me. So really what I'm getting here is like ultimately it's all boiling down to this vulnerability. It's kind of like too much. I want to see what surrounds this, okay? The Magician, deep down in the subconscious. Yeah, the Nine of Swords. Again, two very opposing energies. Okay? Deep down. There it is. You know, this feeling of absolute manifestation and that everything's possible. Major arcana. And then these minor arcanas, they're all about fretting and worry and anxiety. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords. Queen of Wands. With, Five of Swords. And again, two opposing energies coming through. What I'm getting here is a true fear of really exposure of, there's almost, I'm getting something about them feeling like they're just not good enough for you. Okay? I feel like they see you as very worthy, okay? Very real. And there's something about you that can see straight right into the soul of them. And that's too much for you to see. Okay? And so, hence the Seven of Swords here. I'm going to take three more now, going forwards with this Five of Swords. What I get though is like they're fighting their own losing battle here. Okay? Because they've really got feelings for you. Own losing battle. Like the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, there's ego involved. And that comes in with the vulnerability. Because when, you know, it's kind of like, how do I keep my mask on? How do I, you know, have a show of strength? It's by not being vulnerable. It's by not showing my wounds. Yeah. And it's about, you know, trying to tell themselves that they don't need to be this vulnerable and they can do other things instead. Nine of Cups. And the Eight of Cups. They're like, it's almost like I just get so many barriers here. Okay? I need to take three more over the top of this. The Moon. The Eight of Wands. And the Ace of Cups. Spirit wants you to let them sit with what they've done. Okay? Let them sit with it and process it and understand themselves for the first time. That's what I'm getting here. Because I get like a sort of like almost desperation in wanting to hear from you coming through, going forwards. But they need to sit with what they've done for a while. Temperance. There it is. 10 of Pentacles. You know, they do want to be with you. This is the thing. They do. That's what this 10 of Pentacles here is telling me. Things are hidden. They need to sit without you for a while, okay? And then understand truly the significance of the loss of you. And Spirit wants you to give them that time. And then you will have a decision to make. Because I see a time when they just really just want to hold you in their arms. And offer a new beginning. I do feel there's absolute potential for a reconciliation. They need to sit kind of like with what they've done for a while. That's what's coming through there. So there we go, Alexis. That was your reading, and I really hope that you found it helpful. So now let's move on to the next reading. Okay. Okay. So now the next reading is from Michelle. Okay. So you want to know, Michelle, does your crush like you? It's come through a bit. I think you've asked, does your crush like you? Okay. Yeah. Does your crush like you? Okay. Let's go ahead. Again, let's do a Celtic cross reading. Okay, let's take a look. Let's place these cards down. Okay, so let's take a look now. We have the Nine of Swords. Oh, crossed with the Hierophant. Let's see what surrounds this. The King of Wands. Oh, the Knight of Wands in the past. Okay. we've got stress here, okay? Now, I always say these scary looking cards, it's all about intensity, okay? So with the Nine of Swords, with the Knight of Wands in the past position, the Knight of Wands in the past is very much about passion, okay? It's about really wanting to be face to face with somebody, okay? Standing right in front of them, eyes like literally locked onto the other person's eyes, because there is a very passionate message that you have to share, okay? And that is in the past position. And then right at the core of it, we've got the Nine of Swords, which is kind of like that agonizing feeling of, dare I, should I? Like, it's kind of like I get from the Nine of Swords and the Hierophant, you've rocked their world, okay? And they don't know how to handle it. They don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to take action, okay? Because it's kind of like it could shatter everything, okay, if they did. That's what's coming through. And I say that as well because we've got the King of Wands deep down here, which tells me they haven't taken the action yet that they want to take, desperately want to take, with this King of Wands here. But, we've got two kings now, above and below. The King of Swords is about the fact that you are very, very much on their mind, and that they're working it all out, okay? They're caught between take action or not, what to say, how to do it, how to come towards you. King of Swords is all very much about strategy, knowing that something needs to be done. It's just a case of how, when, and in what way will it be done, okay? It's kind of like they're replaying stories over and over in their mind about being with you, about being together with you, and what that would be like, okay, if they were to truly come towards you. Let's continue. And, there's a lot of energy in this reading for you, I have to say. It's very powerful because going forwards is kind of like they're putting this past energy and desire into a strategy. And then there's something here very much about a swift, passionate, urgent communication towards you. The Knight of Swords in the future position, okay? So we've got like a lot of energy and a lot of thoughts, and like we've got two knights here, we've got two kings here, and right in the middle we've got this back and forth between the Hierophant and the Nine of Swords. The energy is off the scale. Okay, so yeah. So right at the core, the Nine of Swords. Right here, the Ten of Wands. So this actually, like I always say, the Ten of Wands can represent the bursting forth and the letting go of like inhibition, if you know what I mean. Letting go of the stress and anxiety and burden associated with what the next action is. It's about shaking off those shackles. And there it is. The next card, the Four of Wands. This is like the ultimate connection. This is about, it's called the Homecoming card. It's that twin flame energy, but it is about an incredible celebration, okay? They're crushing on you hard, I have to say. Really hard. Oh, yeah. And there's even more confirmation, the devil energy. Oh, yeah. They like you. They like you. No doubt about it. And they want to take this forwards because we have the Three of Pentacles to end it. That is beautiful, I have to say. That is really beautiful. I really hope that you found that helpful. So, I'm just going to check now, see where I'm up to. Okay. Have I undertaken all of my mini readings? I think that I have. I'm just going to double check across my platforms. Let's check now. Okay. Let's have a quick little check. And what I'm going to do... Okay. So what I'm going to do is... Okay. So... I really hope that everybody who's had a personal reading with me has found it helpful. Now what I'm going to do is, in a couple of minutes, I'm going to move on to set of cards number 2 for what's next for us. It'll all be time-stamped afterwards anyway, for those who aren't here right now. In the meantime, I do want to say, if you would like a personal mini reading with me live right now, all of those details are in the description box below and also in the live chat. You can book via PayPal, there's a link there, but also probably the easiest way and the best way for you to order is through my website, because that way you can use whatever payment method suits you. And also you can leave like a longer question and insight for your reading. Okay. And I will be doing this much more often. Okay. Yeah, very much more often, hopefully. So having said that, I'm going to now take a little short break so that I have all the energy in place for set of cards number 2. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Hello there. So now I am going to move on to set of cards number 2. What is next for us? So let's go ahead. So this is set of cards number 2. What's next for us? So this is going to be an in-depth relationship reading. Okay. So let's go ahead with this relationship reading. What is next for us in this connection? So let's first of all place these cards down. Okay, so let's start with you and your energies. 4 of Pentacles. Them and their energies. Oh, we have the 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. Okay, so now, okay, what I get here is, I do see that there's something about waiting to hear what needs to be heard, and there is something here regarding you needing to hear the words that you need to hear regarding the future of this connection, because you're being represented by the 4 of Pentacles. So that is like holding on, closing down, like, how to describe it? Like having to have protected yourself, okay? What I can tell you about their energy, the 10 of Pentacles it truly is the card of long-term endurance, a long-term commitment, truly wanting to like kind of go the distance. I feel like I'm getting that you two could have been on and off here, and there's been times when you've been waiting for them, and then there's times that they've been waiting for you, okay? We've got clear earth energy here, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, also fire, Leo, Aries, Sag. So we do have sort of like this energy of, sometimes it's stable, sometimes it's fiery, or that, one of you has always been the secure partner and the other one has been the person to throw the spanner in the works, so to speak. Do you see what I mean? So I'm getting energies of that. Let's continue. Yeah, your feelings towards them, the Page of Swords, their feelings towards you, the 5 of Cups, they miss you like crazy, okay? This could be long distance for some of you. For you, it's kind of like, I get the energy that you've been waiting on this person, and, a lot of you just wants the truth and to be able to close the chapter, and to, in some regard, part of you really wants to step away from this. Okay? Because it's been painful. I do get that. And I'm so sorry if that's what's resonating for you. But what I do get here is there's jumbled up energy from them, more from you. There's something about them not being able to truly say it like it is and do what needs to be done here in this connection, because they do have very, very strong feelings for you, clearly, in their energy, the 10 of Pentacles, and their energies towards you, the 5 of Cups. This, truly represents the fact that they miss you so much and that they feel there is this distance. But it can also, it can have a self-sabotaging energy, the 5 of Cups, because they just can't see the way forwards. They miss you and they don't know what to do, But the thing is that of course they can do something. And what's coming through is they do need to do something. Yeah, there is a deep down knowledge within them that they are the person that needs to be the transformer and the transformative energy here in this connection with this death energy. Yeah, I feel like you've given them like so much. Okay, I feel like you're actually at a certain point very optimistic here regarding this connection with this Ace of Pentacles. You've put yourself out there, I have to say, regarding this connection. Thing is right now, things could have ended very swiftly. You're both feeling the loss of this. There's like this sharp ending. So it could represent literal, and I hate to say the term because it's not very nice, is it? But ghosting, you know, I do get that could be the present situation here. And there's like anticipation on both sides to turn this around. But you know that it can't come from you. You know that it needs to come from them. And deep down, they know it too. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, they're absolutely lost without you. 2 5s. Energy towards you, the 5 of Cups. And then an extra card here in the energy of the 5 of Pentacles. They didn't meet you halfway. And now they're feeling the kind of like the suffering of that. But what I get is that there's something here about more that they could have done. And the knowledge that there's more that they can do now, because the thing with the 5 of Pentacles is it can be an energy of like turning away from the facts, okay, of the situation. And I feel that for some of you, that's exactly what they've done. Okay, so now going forwards, we've got justice. This is positive. You know, this can, you know, truly represent a turnaround. Things being balanced out. Things actually potentially, you know, could go in a positive direction here between you two. Let's take some more cards. Okay. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, you both know what this is. You've both always known what this is. The 8 and the 8. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Something that is destined and fated in this connection. There's potential here regarding what's next for you two. There is potential for a glorious new journey. However, it does involve leaving behind the remnants of the past that don't serve. Okay? And I feel like there's a lot of forgiveness on both sides here coming through. I feel like there is a new journey. It's all possible. It's fated. Balance can be achieved. I do see absolute like serendipity being involved here just when it's very unexpected is when things move forwards. But that's not to say it's not a roller coaster of energy going forwards, okay? What I'm going to do now is take some feelings and messages. And some months that potentially could be significant in the past or the future. Okay. And I'm also going to take some symbolism here. Ooh, okay. Okay. So let's take a look. Loving, Oh, and the distance. Okay. This can be energetic or physical or emotional, the distance. But we do have this beautiful, loving energy between you two. And we also have the months of February and August. So does time divide you two? I get that, like straight away. But it could resonate in other ways for you. Okay? And we also have this symbolism. So music, spring, the sunflower, autumn. So there is something about changing seasons, opposing seasons. Okay? The winter and the summer, the spring and the autumn. But we also have winter time, and we've definitely got symbolism regarding you two having children together. And the tools that are involved to make this work. And the number 4 could also be of high significance. Okay? So now finally, let's take some letters here from the Scrabble. Okay. Let's take a look. We have A, T, G, D, Y, E, Q and A. Questions and answers. W, F, and S. So feel free to pause the screen right now so that you can see all of the letters, the messages, and the cards, and the symbolism here. And if you'd ever like a personal reading with me, all of those details to book are in the description box below. Oh, they may not be actually. We'll have to add that afterwards. And as ever, if you'd like a personal reading with me now, a live reading, just go ahead and book. The details of that are in the description box below and in the chat. And if I could just ask my moderator to just link just my website in there, that'd be great. If you would ever like a personal reading. So that was really, I really liked that reading. Okay, so I'm going to see where I'm up to now with the live mini readings, see if anybody has ordered. If they have, I may go on to those for a time. And if not, I'll be moving on to set of cards number 3. Oops. Okay. Okay, so let's take a little look where we're up to. Okay. Okay. So from what I can see, I don't have any more on my website. I'm just going to check my PayPal. Okay, so I think we're all up to date right now. So, having said that, now I'm going to move on 2, I'm just going to quickly just refresh this to be on the safe side. Okay, so yeah, we're up to date. So let's now go ahead with this set of cards, number 3. Okay, so set of cards number 3. What's next for us? So let's go ahead. This will be an in-depth relationship reading for you and the person on your mind. To answer this question, what is next for us? Hello, Monica. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and place these cards down. Okay, let's take a look. You and your energies, the Wheel of Fortune. Them and their energies, the Queen of Pentacles. The past position, the Ace of Wands and passion. And their energy towards you, the Eight of Wands. I would suggest some of you go back and take a look at set of cards number 2. Very often when I do these readings, I have a journey that sort of comes through set of cards number 1, set of cards number 2, and set of cards number 3. Okay. I just get this sense that you both feel this. The Ace of Wands can very much be the dreamer energy. And in conjunction with these other cards, I'm getting a lot of that. I'm getting like the energy that you two are dreaming of each other. But it's also very passionate. I feel like they could be holding back like more than you, okay? But I want to go deeper into their energy and take some cards for them. I feel like, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, it can mean more than one thing. It can mean that they're like, they know that you're the one. It can also mean that as much as they know that you're the one, you know, with this Ace of Wands, that they may be pulling back their energy right now and trying to remain somewhat independent, if you see what I mean. So we need to go deeper into that energy, don't we? Oh, well, there we go. We didn't need to go much deeper than that. We got the Star, okay? You are so much to them. I feel like an intense attraction on both sides here. It's actually very, very intense. The Star, this Queen of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands, and then the Eight of Wands here is kind of like, it feels like just like a roller coaster of the good outweighing the bad, if you see what I mean. Okay? You two may only have locked eyes once. You two may have spent 3 minutes together in your entire life. You two may have spent 3 minutes together 20 years ago. Or you two have just always dreamt about each other. There's something about the spark between you two that cannot be denied. Okay? Let's continue. Yeah, Three of Wands, you know. This is about the energetic expansion of your connection here. And like your energy towards them, the Three of Wands, their energy towards you, the Eight of Wands in the past position, the Ace of Wands. You know, when we really look at, you know, the reality of this, it's all about incredible passion. Oh my goodness. Six of Cups. Oh. Now, the moment the eyes locked, felt like you'd known each other for eons, for your whole life. Incredible, incredible energy. I mean, you two could literally have met each other in like when you were like really young. Okay, we could be going back 25 years here. Okay, and there is something about your connection that, regardless of the external circumstances or the circumstances of your individual lives, you both know what this connection is. Okay? And something's got to come from this. I'm just hearing that from Spirit. Something has to come from this. Okay? And what we have is the beautiful Hierophant. Something does have to come from this, doesn't it? That's incredible. The Hierophant represents a stability, a cement, a gluing together of energies. So I do like this. I feel that, you know, regardless of the scenario, there will be many. There is an undeniable connection between you two. And that it's only growing and getting stronger if we look at this timeline. Okay? Ace of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Hierophant. Let's see what this final card represents. So, you know, it can be the outcome card, as in the physical outcome. It can also be a message, a guidance. You know, it can represent so many different things. Let's take a look. So, Nine of Pentacles. This is about freedom and independence. But let's look into that. Okay? Because why are so many people not together? It's because they don't have the confidence to contact the other person, because they don't have the confidence to speak the words that need to be spoken, because they're not free in so many ways, like mentally, emotionally, physically in the 3D, because they're with somebody else. Okay? So what's very important about this Nine of Pentacles is that there is a bursting forth of freedom to choose whomever it is that you choose. And I like that. I'm going to take some more now. I'm going to take some more on this timeline. Okay. King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Okay. So there's something here regarding learning from what didn't work to manifest what does work in the future. And there's something here about security and manifestation and absolutely kind of only dealing with the truth. Okay? There's something here very strongly about the way things are communicated between you two that is very, very important. And it's about not looking back, but only looking forwards. But also like taking elements of the past so that only good things can happen from now on. Okay? So that's coming through. Let's take another here. 6 of Wands. That's beautiful. So this is about things being outwardly shown. Okay, the 6 of Wands. There is, I do feel that what's next, yes, it's about conversations. It's about securing this. And it's about decisions and an acknowledgement of this connection between you two. That is what is coming through. Now what I'm going to do is take some feelings and messages. Okay. And some months that, sorry, could be potentially significant in your connection, past or future. And let's also take some symbolism here. Pardon me. Okay, the cat is very, very important, I have to say. Okay. I'm getting a lot of spiritualism here going on with you two. There's something very important about spiritualism, mysticism, your belief systems, and the way that you blend together is just so important. We have the cat, the music, more music, the moon, and again the number 4 has come through, the key to your heart, and the Parisian sign again being the Eiffel Tower. There is an absolute, there's like a beautiful romantic connection here, but it's also something about the way that you two both believe in each other. Okay? Because all of these symbols just kind of represent an absolute belief in love. Okay? That's the only way to describe it. Let's take a look. I love you so much that words cannot describe. And again, the distance, this has been coming through a lot tonight. Feel free to go back and look at set of cards number 1 and number 2. And the months we have are July and August. So we've got Leo and Virgo featuring very heavily here for some of you. It can also, truly just represent, months that may be significant for you. Okay. Okay, let's see what's come through here. So we have R, G, E, A, D, U, N, W, A, H, A, the aha moment, and E. So what comes through for you when viewing these letters, these cards, these messages? Are there any, initials here, words, names that come through for you that could represent a message to you from Spirit regarding this reading? Feel free to pause the reading so that you can see everything in front of you. Okay, so that was set of cards number 3. I'm just going to do a very quick check to make sure I don't have any more readings now, any more mini readings. Okay, and I'm just gonna, check here also. Okay, I don't believe I have any more readings right now. So I think that now could be about the right time to end this stream. For those of you who've hung around, I just want to say thank you so much for sticking with me here for this pick a card and opportunity for you to have a mini reading with me. I will be back soon doing the mini readings. I can't decide whether to perhaps leave the link up to my website so that if you did ever want to have a mini reading with me live, you could just pre-order. Just to let you know, if you do decide to do that, I always give an hour's notice before I go live. So as long as you're available, you would get to see your mini reading live. So actually, yeah, I think I will leave that mini reading option live on my channel, on my website for you. So, okay, having said that, I am going to end this stream now, and I really hope that you found the pick a card, what's next for us reading helpful, and I really hope that you enjoyed your live readings with me. Okay then, bye for now.